Alright, so today we're going to start our first lesson on how to do the trumpet. And the first thing we need to learn is how we sit, our posture. So go ahead and stand up. Get your feet comfortable width apart, shoulder width about. And then without changing anything about the upper body, keep your head floating right in between. You don't want it leaning forward, back, or to the side. You want your head to float just in the middle. No part of the body touching anything else except your hands just relax at your side. And don't change anything. Go ahead and sit down. Alright, good. Now take your hand and take one hand, put it behind your back, and gently push it towards your stomach. Alright, good. Excellent posture. Alright, now we're going to learn to open the case. So, go ahead and bring your case over here. Put the case on the ground when we're going to open it. So what we want to do is make sure that the latches, the biggest part of them, are on the bottom and the smallest part are on the top. Is it that way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now what you got to do is just undo the latches and open the top. Awesome. We want to make sure we open it this way every single time so that we don't dump everything out of our case and damage the instrument. All right? And now close it and latch it back up. All right, you did a good job. It's simple enough. Excellent job. Now open it up and gently, using two hands, grab the trumpet and hand it to me so we can learn the parts. Thank you. For the first part, most important part, because it's where your sound starts, is the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece goes into the mouthpiece receiver. So if it goes into the mouthpiece receiver, then what does the mouthpiece receiver do?
Receives the mouthpiece.
Excellent, you're so smart. Okay, after the mouthpiece receiver, there's this long pipe right here called the lead pipe. This is where the air first travels through the instrument. And then we have the main tuning slide right here. And this is called the water key. And we use this when we blow air through our trumpet to get water out of the instrument. There's water in the instrument because when it's cold, what happens is we blow warm air through it and then condensation happens and water builds up. So what is this?
The mouthpiece.
And what is this?
The water.
Water key?
Yeah, that. That is where the air travels through.
And what's it called? The lead pipe. And what is this? Main tuning slide.
Lead pipe, main tuning slide.
Awesome. So after we pass the main tuning slide and the water key, it goes into what is called the valve casings. And it travels into the valve casings and goes through these valves, valve 1, 2, and 3. So this is the valve casing, is what's on the outside. On the inside, when we push down valves, it lets air through different pipes. When it goes in, we push down number 2, it goes through the second valve slide. Push down number 1, it goes through the first valve slide. Number 3 goes through the third valve slide. So what is this whole thing?
The valve
Casing.
Yeah, valve casing, that's what it is.
Right, and then what are these on the inside?
The keys. On the inside?
Yes. These are the valves.
Valves.
And what is this?
The second valve casing.
Second valve slide.
Slide. There we
What is
go.
this one?
First valve slide.
And this.
Third valve slide.
What's this?
Don't know.
Water key.
Oh, no.
Yes, there's 2 of them on most trumpets. Some there's 3. Sometimes there's one right here, but there's not one on this trumpet. Alright, so we have our valve casings. We have second valve slide, first valve slide, third valve slide. Lead pipe, mouthpiece, mouthpiece receiver, main tuning slide, and the water keys, right? Then after it travels through the valves, out of the valve casing, this pipe comes out and it goes into what's called the bell. And the bell is this part that flares out here. This is just a pipe that leads straight into the bell. The bell, the way it's shaped, helps the sound be projected more and spread farther and be more even and rounded. So what is this?
The mouthpiece.
What's this?
The bell.
What's this?
That is the lead pipe.
Right. And what is this?
The mouthpiece receiver.
What are these?
Water keys.
What's this?
Oh, I forgot that was. That was the. I don't know what that is.
The main tuning slide.
Okay.
And what is this?
That is the third valve
Third valve slide.
slide.
And what is this one?
That is the first valve slide.
What is this?
Second valve slide.
Awesome. And this right here on the first valve slide, this is called the thumb saddle. This is where your thumb is going to sit, and it helps you push it out. And here we have the finger ring right here. So it helps you kick out this slide, which is very important because when we play certain notes, we need to kick out or bring it back in a little bit just to adjust the tuning without having to adjust the main tuning slide. And what's this?
There's the bell.
What are these?
Valves.
What is this?
That is the valve casing.
What's this?
The lead pipe.
What is this?
Oh my gosh, I always forget the name of that one.
The main tuning slide?
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot one. This is the pinky ring, but we actually don't put our pinky in it because that can cause our fingers to flatten out. We either put it on top or we let it kind of hang loose out here, move where it needs to move, right? Okay, so one last time through. We're going to go in order this time.
The mouthpiece receiver, main pipe, lead pipe, the pinky ring, I have trouble with this one.
Main tuning slide.
Yes, main tuning slide.
What are these?
The water keys.
What's this?
The valve casing.
What are these?
Valves.
What's this one?
Valve 2 pipe.
Yeah, second valve slide.
Second valve slide. First valve slide and third valve slide.
Okay, and what's this?
That is the thumb rest.
Yeah. Thumb rest, thumb saddle. What's this?
That is the ring.
Just call it the third valve ring.
Third valve ring.
And then what is this?
That is the bell.
Awesome. You learned the parts of the instrument pretty well. So the way we put the mouthpiece in is we're just going to take this mouthpiece, we're going to set it in, and just turn it 90 degrees. And it's as simple as that. We don't need to press it in, don't ever hit it. We just want to gently do it. So you go ahead, take your mouthpiece, and very gently set the mouthpiece in and turn it 90 degrees. Awesome, good job. You got this pretty well. Go ahead, take your mouthpiece out. All right. Go ahead, put your mouthpiece away and latch up your case. All right, now kind of push your case out of the way, off to the side. We're going to redo some of our posture, so go ahead, stand up. All right, let your head float, rest in the middle. Relax your shoulders. Nothing purposefully touching anything else. All right, now what I want you to do is just take a natural breath in, leave your face completely natural, and just let it come out of let the air come back out of your mouth. Again. All right, good. Now go ahead, sit down. Keep everything the same. All right, now lean a little bit forward. Push your back towards your stomach. Excellent. All right, now go ahead and do your breath again. All right, and we want to breathe through our mouth and our nose at the same time. When we're breathing in, we want to breathe in through our mouth and nose at the same time, and then out through just the mouth. Excellent. You can move your hand from your back. All right, so now what I want you to do, sit up with your posture. Don't forget your posture. And when you breathe in, I want you to find where your air is. So don't move your head or move your air. Let your hand come and find where your airstream is. Go ahead. Right, that's where it is. All right, now I want you to breathe in and then Act like you're blowing your hand away. All right, good. Now, at the beginning, now we're going to give it a start. So what we want to do is we want to make a poo sound. So what we're going to do is, awesome. Now do it again and find it with your hand. All right, now let your hand follow it. All right, good. Now hold your hand steady and. All right, awesome. Good. Go ahead and reach for your case. Open it and take your mouthpiece out. All right, so now we're going to do the exact same thing, except instead of just your hand here, sit up with your posture. Scoot a little bit forward on your chair. And now let your feet come out a little bit. All right, good. Now we're going to do the same thing with our air, except instead of our hand, we're going to hold the mouthpiece. And we want the mouthpiece to be at the angle of our air. All right, don't tilt your head up like this. We don't want that. Just keep everything natural. So you're not going, you want your regular face like you're watching TV. Just, all right, good. Now, all right, now bring it a little bit closer, just like this. All right, now gently let it touch. There shouldn't be any vibration, but if one happens, that's okay. Do it again. All right, good. 1 second. Go ahead, lick your lips. Gently set down your mouthpiece. Let your lips touch a little bit closer together. Keep everything the same. Don't change anything. We're going to breathe in and start with the p sound. So. All right, don't try and make a sound happen. Just lick your lips and let the sound happen itself. All right? So remember, you want your mouthpiece at the same angle as you've been using. All right, awesome. You got a vibration. Good. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Make sure you're holding your mouthpiece in your left hand with your first 2 fingers and your thumb. Awesome. That keeps us from putting too much pressure on our mouth and that can hurt us. All right, so do it again. All right, go ahead. Lick your lips. Lick a little bit on the inside of the mouthpiece. All right, good. And now just. All right, I can see you're already. All right, I can see you're already trying to match my tone, which is good. Keep your feet on the floor. But what we want to do is just breathe in and then let whatever happens come naturally out. So. All right, awesome. Now, be mindful of what your tongue is doing. Make sure your tongue is flat in your mouth. Just kind of let it dangle there. You don't want to pull it back or push it forward. Just. You want your tongue to just kind of relax there. Excellent. That's a very, very resonant tone. Excellent job. So now what we want to do, go ahead and put your mouthpiece back in your case. Now we're going to learn the hand position to hold the trumpet. So I'm going to demonstrate. What we want to do is your left hand is going to bear the weight of the trumpet. And your thumb goes in the thumb saddle. Your ring finger goes through the ring on the 3rd valve slide. And you just grip it however is comfortable. And this is what bears the weight of your instrument. Go ahead and relax your hand like this. And bring it up. Don't change anything about the hand. Just bring up your hand. Right hand. Alright, so if you notice, it makes kind of a flat C. So what we want to do is put our thumb right between valve 1 and 2. And then we want to keep that C. We want our fingers curled, pinky on the ring. And our fingers are just going to gently rest on top of the valves. So, go ahead. Take your trumpet out of the case. Good. And now thumb between 1 and 2. Thumb goes underneath the lead pipe between 1 and 2. All right, and now make your fingers a curve. We don't want flat fingers because that makes fingerings difficult. All right, so let them gently rest. Make sure your pinky's curved too. Very good, excellent. And now, hold it up at the angle exactly where your mouthpiece was coming out of your mouth. Exactly like that. Feet on the floor. Now. Excellent, good job. Okay, go ahead and set your horn keep your left hand as it is, and set your horn on your left knee. Keep your left hand as it is, tilt it so the bell is sitting on your knee. Excellent, go ahead, you can let your pinky come around the ring, so it'll just give you an easier way to grip it. Alright, good. Now go ahead, take your mouthpiece, and put it in the instrument like you were shown. Alright, very good. Now, come to your playing position. Alright, curl your fingers a little bit. Don't want flat fingers. Alright, good. Feet on the floor. Alright, now, same thing we've been doing. We want, but don't put it on your lips yet. Keep the angle the exact same. Blow the air directly into the mouthpiece. Alright, very good. Now let it touch ever so slightly. Remember, we don't lick our lips yet. We don't lick the mouthpiece. We just... Alright, good. Now lick your lips. Lick a little bit in the mouthpiece. Let your lips touch a little bit closer together. Breathe in and start. Excellent. That's very good. You got a very good vibration, first vibration. Excellent. Now go ahead, breathe in, do it again. Alright, very good. Put your horn on your knee. And now lay it across your lap so that the second valve slide is facing up. Second valve slide is on the other side. There you go. Alright, now take your mouthpiece out. Alright. I'm going to make sounds on the trumpet, and I want you to match them. Okay? So now go ahead, make your sound again, put the mouthpiece in. Curve fingers. Okay. Relax. You don't want to lift just kind of let them hang, just don't let them be like this. Alright, so don't try and force the sound to start. You're trying to go, we don't want to do that. So what we want to do is just, because what happens is, we don't naturally go with our lips when we make the trumpet. What happens is when we blow in, is the trumpet creates resistance that creates the vibration inside, so you don't have to make it happen. So lick your lips, lick a little bit inside the trumpet, or inside the mouthpiece, and then have your posture ready. Alright, good. Curl fingers. I just... Okay, good. Now you started a little bit above the note, and you started to kind of open it up a little bit more. So what I want you to do is have a little bit softer lips and let your tongue just kind of dangle. You don't want to control where your tongue is. Just. All right, I'm liking your sound. It's pretty good. Try not to stop. It sounds like you're going. It sounds like your tongue came forward to stop the note. So what I want you to do is just, and then just let it run out. Okay? So remember, relax your tongue, soft lips, and just, here, do your breath for me. Go. All right, now I want you to do that exact same thing. Breathe through your mouth before you blow through the trumpet. Go ahead. And keep the angle the same as before. All right, do it again. All right, go ahead. It's okay. You're getting good vibrations. Alright, so what I want you to do is, when you breathe, I see you doing this. So I want you to think, can you breathe like Darth Vader? Exactly. So when you breathe in, that's what you kind of want. You want to feel like you're sucking, like there's a reservoir of air under the ground, and you are sucking it up through your feet. All right, go ahead, try that again. Remember, keep soft lips, relax your tongue. Don't lean your head forward. All right, good. That's very good. So, one more thing. Before you start, it sounds like you're doing this. We don't want to stop the air as it comes in. We want to just... Look at me. Watch what I'm doing. So, we don't want to stop the air. We want it to be continuous. So, go ahead, bring it up and do it again. Alright, that didn't look like your natural face. So we want our natural face. We don't want to try and make the sound happen. Alright, excellent. Your sound was starting to really open up there near the end. You got a little loud, but that is okay because we're just trying to get vibrations. So, I'm going to model one more time. I'm going to model what you're doing. And then I'm going to show you which direction you go to fix it. So you're doing this. That's what you sound like, right? So, because it looks like you are pulling your lips forward, and you are trying to press them together to make a vibration, and your tongue is coming up a little bit. So remember to keep soft lips. You don't want to press them together. Keep your tongue relaxed, and we want your natural face. We don't want to change the way your face is. So here's what you were doing, and listen to the direction the sound goes, up or down, to get to where it needs to be. Which way did it sound like it went? Up or down?
Up.
Sound like it went up? Listen again. Which way?
Down.
Yeah, it sounds like it went down. So how we do that is we soften our lips, let the tongue relax, and then we just let the air do the work. We don't change our face. Go ahead and take this. Get your hand position. All right, now get your posture, get the angle correct. You want the angle the same as before. All right, now breathe in through your mouth and nose. Remember, feel like you are sucking air. Breathe out. You want to feel like you're sucking air from like a reservoir underground through your feet. It should feel like your air is doing this, coming down. So go ahead, breathe in, and don't stop it. All right, don't blow too fast. So remember, soft lips, let the tongue relax. Go ahead, go again. All right, so we don't want to breathe in too big to where we're doing this. We just want a natural breath. Look at me. Watch how I do it. So my breath is natural. I'm not doing this. So go ahead, bring plank position. Very natural breath. Keep everything relaxed. Soft lips. Softer lips. Let your tongue try and think oh instead of e. Think oh. Right, there you go. You had it at the beginning, and then your sound kind of went up, and then you had it at the end. So it sounds like you are either lifting your tongue or tightening your lips. So one more time. Bring it up. Lick your lips. Now remember, when you breathe in, don't stop the air. You just... Alright, that's a different note. That's okay. If that's what comes out, that's what comes out. That's all that matters. Alright, so just natural. Don't try and make the sound. Just natural face. Alright, good job. Very good job. So what happened was, instead of a C, you started playing a G, which is a little bit higher. So that shows that your lips were a little bit more tense, your air was moving faster, and your tongue was a little bit higher and more forward in your mouth. Okay? But now, the next thing we want to learn is the harmonic slur. So, go ahead and take your mouthpiece out. Now, the harmonic slur is just a note where we go from one to the other. And we do this by doing three things. If we're going down to up, what we do is we speed up our air. We go from saying ah to e in our mouth, and the air kind of blows more down. So, this is what it should sound like. So, what happened was I sped up my air going into the change. Look at me. I sped up my air going into the change. I brought my tongue more up in my mouth, and I blew the air down almost. So, now go ahead and mimic that. Remember, we want to keep your tongue relaxed, lips soft. All we want to do is speed up our air. And when I tell you to, I'm going to do this, and that's when you move your tongue up and blow faster air. Okay? Natural playing position. Good. All right, that's good. You got a vibration. You vibrated on 2 notes now. All right, go ahead and do this, and open your water key. The first one. Yes. Very good. So, and it's just water. That's all it is. So, we already got that out. So now, go ahead and do it again. So when you do it, it looks like you're doing this. When you go up to your top note. So go ahead and play the C again. And all we want to do is blow air faster and bring the tongue up. Right. Head up, head floats. Don't look down. Don't look up either. Alright, so go ahead, try again. And this time what we want to do is as you're about to change, it goes in this order. Speed up the air and then bring up your tongue. So it's it's okay. Just remember, don't stop the air when you breathe in. Stop the lips. Speed it up. All right, good. So I'm going to model for you one more time. So we want to get your nice centered, vibrant tone at the bottom, which is when you sound the best. Is when you sound like that, and you sounded like that a couple times, and that's when you had the most natural looking face, and you blew your air very naturally. So remember, thinking the 2 things: we want to speed up our air. Don't be making that noise on the mouthpiece. We want to speed up our air, and we want to go from saying ah. Look, see what my tongue is doing? Ah to e in your mouth. So. Go ahead, try again. Just nice, natural breath, natural face. Remember, keep tongue relaxed. You're saying ah. Alright, so what happened was you ended up somewhere that was in between the 2 notes. So you went, So what you want to do is remember to keep that air speeding up, because it seemed like what you did is just brought your tongue up. I didn't hear your sound get louder. So go ahead, try again. Remember, blow air right as you're about to change, and then say E. try a note where you start on G. Start on your G, the higher one, and then relax things and go down. Softer lips. Lower. So you sound good when you start on your G. It's because you are blowing faster air, and that is making your lips vibrate more and making the sound more full. So go ahead, do it again. Start on your C, and I just want to hear your best sound on the C. Alright, very good. Your G sounded fantastic, and your slur was very good. It was a little slow, but I think that's because it's harder to slur down clean than slur up, okay? Alright, so the next thing we're going to learn is how to articulate. We're going to give the note a start. And the start that we're going to give it is 2. Can you say 2?
2.
Alright, so now just... Alright, good. Just however fast is comfortable for you. Posture. Alright, now go ahead, take your mouthpiece out, put the trumpet back in its case. Turn it over, upside down. There you go. Alright, so now, put the mouthpiece on your lips. We don't need a vibration right now. If one happens, that's okay. And start it. We want to start with our 2 sound. So, alright, now sit up, correct posture. Go ahead, lick your lips. Lick the inside of the mouthpiece. And just... It's okay, don't force a sound to happen. Sounds can happen on trumpet that don't happen on the mouthpiece. So just remember, natural face. Natural face. Just... Don't pucker. You're doing this. Right now, just start it, and then just tongue as many times as you want. Alright, very good. Remember, left hand, first 2 fingers. Alright, let's do it again. Alright, so what did you do? What did you do near the end that was different than at the beginning?
I dropped my tongue.
Exactly, you dropped your tongue. It made your mouth relax, and it made your lips softer. You could vibrate, right? So we don't need to work hard to play the trumpet. It's easy to play the trumpet, right? So you don't need to change pitch. Just whatever you're comfortable on. Go ahead and tongue while you're doing it. Alright, now sit up in your posture and just go for me and just continue it. Alright, so your air is coming down here. You've been playing like this, so you want it to come down like this. Go ahead and start. Listen to that. So that is the angle we want your trumpet to be at when you play. Did you hear how full and vibrant that sounded? Alright, so go ahead. What we're going to do is just... So tongue at whatever speed is comfortable for you. You don't need a rhythm or anything like that. Alright, so remember the angle that you are at. Remember, curved fingers. Soft lips. Alright, Soft lips, keep your tongue down, and just natural face. Don't try and make it happen. If it's going to go down, let it go down. Alright, so just natural. You don't want to breathe in really big. Go. We don't want to do that. Look. Relax your shoulders. Alright, so what you're doing is, this is what you look like from me. That's what it looks like when I'm. So you look like you're trying to make a sound happen. That didn't sound very good, does it? So you just want natural face. Your face is natural. You don't have to make it happen. It will happen. If no sound comes out, just let it. Just then articulate the air. We want your trumpet to be at about, don't move your head, about that angle. Alright, very good articulation. Your sound is sounding fantastic. You are centering your tone very well. Your articulation is good. You're saying the tu sound. You got your harmonic slur. So, one more thing. Now, instead of harmonic slur, we're going to tongue. So, all we're going to do is start with our tongue on the C or the G, whichever one, and then we're going to tongue and start the next one. It's okay. Don't try and force anything. It's okay. So what we want to do is alright, so now add the tongue. Go. Curve fingers. Alright, so remember we're starting with two. Alright, so that's the angle. Remember, we don't want your trumpet doing it. We don't play with the underbite, right? We just natural face. So we want to start in our C. Remember our big full tone. How it felt when you did that, we want to feel that again. Alright? So, alright, don't try and make it happen. Remember natural face. If it's not working, back off. Lick your lips, try again. Alright, so you had it. So go ahead, empty your water key again. Alright, good. That's not going to do it. We haven't done anything that would get it in there. Alright, good. Now, remember, we want to start let's just start your C with a T. That's the lower note. Just lick your lips. Lick your lips. Lick your mouthpiece. Alright, so we're not going to try and change notes, just start your C. Alright, so you did something good. What you did is your note, instead of being above where it's supposed to be, you let it drop to where below it was supposed to be, and now all we have to do is speed up the air. So go ahead, play your C again. We're almost done. Go ahead, play your C again. you're sounding very good. Your tone is centered. It's vibrant. You're starting it with a good articulation. You can get your slur. You're doing a fantastic job. Excellent job today. All right, go ahead. Put your mouthpiece away. Put your trumpet in the case and latch it. All right, good work today. Nice job.